I'm Chung Win from Gotta Be Mobile and Notebooks.com. This morning I had a chance to sit down with Tyler Lessard from Research in Motion at the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, California. In the first part of this three-part video, Tyler sat down with me and demoed some games for the BlackBerry PlayBook. In parts 2 and 3, Mr. Lessard addresses rumors and concerns about the PlayBook. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we can look forward to.
So this here is of course, the new BlackBerry PlayBook, our first tablet coming to the market, 7-inch form factor, dual-core processor, high performance, really no compromise, professional-grade tablet. Here at the Game Developer Conference in San Francisco, we're really focusing on the performance and capabilities of the platform from a gaming perspective. We're here showing lots of different developers who have built various different games for the product to date, and expect to be available around launch time. Some simple examples here I'll show you. Starting off with a really nice, easy, simple one called Monkey and Banana. This is a existing Flash developer who had built this Flash-based game for the desktop and had ported over to BlackBerry PlayBook very quickly using the Adobe Flash and Adobe Air tools. It's a great example of a very simple kids game where you have to go through and note what's different across the different pictures. So it's sort of a children's learning game. Very simple, great idea, but beautiful graphics, beautiful interactivity with the touchscreen. And now I'll come over and show another Flash-based game, one that's quite familiar and popular in the Flash community. We've been talking to a lot of great developers here about it. Is a game called Machinarium. Again, this is one that was brought over from a desktop environment onto the BlackBerry PlayBook, and we're very happy to be able to show it. The performance is terrific. The game starts off with a little video that sort of sets the stage for the game. You can hear the great quality of the sound through the stereo speakers, the great screen quality.
It's a beautiful display.
Yeah, we're really happy about that. And what you'll also find is if we had a nice big screen TV here, you can run the HDMI straight out into an external monitor, and you can actually display this in full resolution and right out on big screens, and we support full 1080p, which is great.
Now, is this does the display out work for all apps and games?
Yes, yes. It takes what's on the screen and puts it out. So we showcased this at Mobile World Congress, playing Need for Speed, for example, running it on here, but displaying it out in high res on a screen, and basically using this as your steering wheel, and it runs flawlessly. So any movies or anything you can do a straight out, but as well any games or applications that you happen to use. So this here, again, you can see the performance and graphics of the game here. Now what I'll do is with a quick swipe up, you minimize the game. You can hear from the audio that it's actually still running, as we do other things on the device. I'll fire up Need for Speed, which we started showcasing with Electronic Arts at Mobile World Congress. So we have announced that this will come as a preloaded game on the PlayBook, so everybody will be able to enjoy this one.
So is the other games that you're opening right now, are they running in the background?
Yes.
While Need for Speed is on top?
Yep. So you can still hear the audio from Machinarium. It's still running. I could put it in a pause state, but they let it keep running, and now you'll actually hear the audio from
HD games, pretty much, right? High resolution,
yeah,
designed for the PlayBook.
Yeah, and this here, they've built it specifically, towards the screen size and screen resolution. So you go in here and you'll actually, if I swipe over, you can see Machinarium here still running.
So these games that you're showing, this one in particular is going to be available preloaded on the device.
That's right.
And the other ones are going to be available through App World?
That's right. They're ones that vendors will be able to post in our App World storefront and distribute and sell down to users. So
Do you have a number, or can you talk about that, of how many apps will be available at launch?
We don't have anything specific, since obviously we're still ramping up to launch, and we are seeing great momentum in bringing vendors in, and we certainly expect to see thousands of applications available at and soon after launch. So we're working hard now to start to approve apps and make sure that we have as many available at launch time. So again, with the swipe up. Now, it actually pauses itself when it's minimized. Again, you can hear Machinarium actually keeps running.
So that's dependent upon the developer in the game, if it pauses or continues to run.
That's right.
Okay.
Now, actually what makes for a really great demo is you can now see, I'll open up, obviously nothing to do with gaming, but it will show you sort of what's possible on the platform. Is I'll open up an HD video here. And so this is a 1080p HD video.
What's the resolution, I'm sorry, on the screen?
1024 by 600.
Yeah, that sounds right. So, and now what you can see, I can minimize that. We have the video running. Machinarium still running. I can bring up another sort of high power game here. Quake is a good example. So you'll see this fully up and running. You can still hear the audio from the movie playing. And what becomes a lot of fun is when you actually fire up a game like Elmo. And now,
how many apps have you gotten to run simultaneously without any lag?
a lot. I mean, we don't intend for there to be a physical constraint, and we've really seen. So,
are you going to cap the number of simultaneous apps to conserve battery life for launch, or is that going to be just open-ended for the user?
Well, I think for the most part it'll be open-ended. I mean, most apps, as you noted, will often go into a pause state or won't really consume much as power as they're.
How's the developer response been for the playbook? Because I know one of your competitors just recently launched a tablet, but there weren't any apps at launch for the tablet. So it looks like you guys are pre-launch right now, and you have quite a number of apps already.
Yeah, I think, for us there's a couple of important things that we've been doing. So, first of all, the support for Flash and Air. We've really been able to take advantage of the Adobe development community that's out there. And many that you're seeing here, including, this fun little Elmo, kids game, Machinarium, Monkey and Banana. They're all Flash-based games that, had already been developed and were very quickly ported onto the playbook. We also have a development platform based on HTML5 called BlackBerry WebWorks that enables you to take HTML5 based games and apps and quickly compile them into downloads for BlackBerry. So, we're really excited to be taking advantage of industry standards, that people can take what they've built and put it on here.